can't say enough for his individual performance so far, even if the team overall has been lacking in the effort department.
MP outside. Gets it to go from long range.
Answers right back with a 3 of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
Now McCall. Good D that time from MP. Launches a 3. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in. Tombo inside with MP on him. Yep, count it.
And from there, you expect him to drop it in every single time.
MP inside. Tombo defending. MP with the bucket. And here's McCall. And the foul called on MP. That's going to be his 4th foul of the contest.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Al Patrunzi, Drew Robinson, Jonathan Lack,
McCall.
Johnny Johnson.
The EYBL, no good that time either. Here's Schrader. Past MP. Lets it go. Rebounded by Perchumsey.
Well, at this point, it's just a footnote in the stat sheet.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcase.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
Hey, there he is.
Hey!
The man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment,
Yeah.
but this is as good as it's gonna get for you, MP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see.
For some reason, I always go to France.
Bonjour, it's me,
next time I'm going
MP,
to Spain.
and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
This chapter is where Kai's inner world
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff. But we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
It wasn't just a sound.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait.
Echo in his chest, a vibration under his skin that wouldn't calm down.
Are we done?
He kept replaying the moment in slow motion. The gun.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
But look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. They'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
A group walked by, Tasha, Kendra, and Lisa Marie. Tasha waved. Kai, you okay? He forced a smile. Yeah, Kendra frowned. You lying. Lisa Marie stepped closer. Damn, you look different, like you shook or something. He swallowed. Yeah, he said quietly. Something like that. Tasha's expression softened. We heard what happened. Y'all need anything? Food? Help with your mom? Kai shook his head quickly. We good. But he wasn't. They knew it. He knew it. Kai, Kendra said gently, you don't gotta be strong all the time. He laughed bitterly. Yes, I do. They stayed quiet. He wished they would look at him like he was fragile. He hated that. He wasn't the fragile one. He was the fun one. Until last night proved he wasn't anything he thought. Hash 3. Talking to Kai. She came outside and sat on the steps beside him. Didn't say anything at first. Didn't need to. They watched two little boys ride past on bikes, too young to understand how fast innocence gets stolen around here. You ain't come in last night, he finally said. Wasn't ready. Kai replied. You ain't gotta be ready. You just gotta come home. Kai rubbed the back of his neck. I ain't know what to say to anybody. You don't gotta say nothing. Just be here. Kai let out a shaky breath. Gee, I froze. She didn't look surprised. A lot of people freeze their first time seeing death. I ain't talking about freezing when the boy got shot, Kai said, voice trembling. I froze before that. When Dre and them walked up on Gigi, when Mac threw that punch, when the fight started, I ain't moved. I ain't help. Chai's jaw tightened. You scared, she said. Ain't nothing wrong with that. No, Kai whispered, shaking his head. It's useless. She turned to him, eyes heavy with truth. Kai, you alive. That's the only job you had last night. You hear me? Ain't nobody asking you to be a superhero. Kai blinked hard, feeling tears burn. He wiped them before they fell. I ain't want to be useless, he whispered. She put a hand on his shoulder. You won't be. Chai
And
said,
go!
You just...
Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on, let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices is intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap. Does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right?
I like it.
Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Move it, MP! Get to your spot now!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah. Just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah. That's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Good evening and welcome. We have FPSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Zuniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. We should have a fun one here.
The FBSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talent that France has to offer.
Now here's Portier.
And a lot of great talent on the floor in this one, but the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Outside. Here's the three. Harris grabs the miss. To the inside. Oh, and Elich with the jam.
Oh, well done, Elich. Turning back the clock.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And there's a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. Look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
My bio on Twitter, all the gameplays, video that you look will be on YouTube. So.
Pass to Portier. MP. The three is up. The shot is good on the assist by Elich.
You have to admire how assertive MP is. Ready to shoot as soon as he gets it.
And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Marks. Marchand on the screen. Elich with the strong defensive effort. MP outside. Another three for Paris. And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Now here's Marks. Over MP. That one falls.
Florian Marks getting to his spot and leaving the D to stand for disappointed.
Outside Dumont. MP. Beyond the arc. And Lambert pulls it down. Nanterre trailing here. Pass to Marchand. Three-pointer Chauvet. Drops in the tray.
Well, out here in Europe, there are no shortage of sharpshooters. Chauvet showing off his long-range talent.
Now here's MP. He's got 11.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
And Paris, another triple.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Mark's no good. MP with it. Chauvet covering. Here's MP for three. And Paris another triple.
They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting.
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
Outside Chauvet. Kept alive by Nanterre. Peltier outside. Lambert.
Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
MP outside.
There's the triple. Drills it from outside.
His performance from long range has been something to behold.
That's been his shot today, no doubt about it.
Keep feeding him.
The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 18. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here in Paris. And Nanterre lead with possession.
It's an 18-point game.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Lane Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Here's Matt.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Here's Beaumarchais.
20 feet out. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute to play. Offline with the three.
And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Now here's Chauvet. Pass to Girard. Shoots over Illich.
Hits the jump hook.
Great job getting the ball to the right guy there. Chauvet showing what a good facilitator he can be.
And the ball out of play, Nanterre will have it.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter of action. To the paint.
Here's Peltier. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet.
That's a nice job getting it done inside by Peltier. I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
Now MP. He's got 26. Over to the left wing.
Here's Portier for three. Rebound by Nanterre. And there's a foul called on MP.
That will be his second foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here.
Out of bounds, it'll be Paris ball.
Nothing has gone right for them today. And it's
through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Delivering the blowout. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. The one thing we can be sure of, that there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let him take over.
Shot from the top of the key. Here's Zadirko. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul. At the line for Paris FC. Two shots.
First free throw is good. And good on both.
And so here's Nanterre. Pass to Marshall.
Oh, there's the alley.
And stolen by MP.
To the middle.
Jamal
lays it up and banks it in.
So the captain of this Paris FC group, methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Great hoop by Dumont, the captain of his Paris team, leading by example.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Chauvet with it. Pass to Lambert. Outside Marks. The basket good off the assist from Lambert.
Knocking it down from outside. Great work by Marks, stretching out the floor.
Portier outside.
Here's MP for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Peltier.
He's got 5.
Outside Chauvet. Screen by Lambert. Outside Marks. And again, Nanterre with the triple.
Mark says, hey, I can do it too. How about that three of his own?
Here's MP. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
Outside Marks. Screen by Lambert. Three-pointer Chauvet. And it's MP with the rebound. Pass to Portier. Back to MP.
Elbow shot on the way. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Nanterre with the ball. Peltier outside.
Gets it to go from downtown.
And Peltier is dangerous when he's shooting with confidence. Nice work rising and firing off the catch.
Here's MP. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Marks. Good, and Marchand gets the assist.
And that's why they want Marks to attack, stay active, not settle for just jump shots around the perimeter.
The 17-footer.
MP no good. And Nanterre has possession. And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
And Bogi Elic might not be the player he once was, but he can still be a factor.
When the burst he used to have is replaced by his leadership on the floor. Much like his twin brother, Lazar, who plays for Madrid, Elic is a guy who has found success throughout the years and knows how to win.
And a Chauvet missing.
some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
Pass to Illich. Dumont. Back to MP.
For three. The three.
Here we go. The chapter where Book One shatters. This is one of the most emotional, dangerous, cinematic, and important chapters in the entire series. Written in full novel format, page by page, no summaries, no shortcuts. Chapter 49. The Day Everything Breaks. Full expanded edition. Multiple POVs. November 4th, 1988. The Wrong Walk Home. November 4th, 1988. 2:12 p.m. Camden High School temperature. Verifies wind 20 miles per hour. Sky gray like.
Three-pointer is on target.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
Here's Marshall. Sinks the 15-footer.
His ability is matched only by his energy, guys. He's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Back to MP. A kick out to Dumont.
Hit the shot at the very last second.
The pressure on him in those circumstances was massive.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided.
And here's the FC basket, all time.
Tasha nudged her. Ignore it. Just a car. Gigi nodded, but didn't believe that.
Here's MP for three. Connects from three-point range.
And we're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
And there's a foul called on MP.
That's his third foul so far.
Here's Beaumarchais.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Inside, here's Girard. Oh, and that one, no question, he powered it down.
Superb assist. He played the role of maestro on that one.
Back to MP.
And yes, he got the English that time as it falls.
That's two for MP, utilizing that in-between area. So smart out there.
Pass to Lambert. Here's Bleu. He's covered by Ahern.
And there it is.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much size inside and expect to get a hand on it.
MP. Again, it's Paris.
And I love MP's shot selection. Just keeping things simple and taking what the defense is giving him.
Pass to Cat. Bleu. He's covered by Ahern.
Lets it go.
It's hauled in by Paris. Here's Blanchet. High post MP.
Not enough on that one as it misses.
And Nanterre has possession.
Here's Girard.
The basket good off the assist from Lambert.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Down low.
Ahern.
Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
It's good to see Ahern being assertive inside. He's got a good sense for when he wants to score.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and create separation for the three.
MP up top.
Shoots. And good as it snugs right down through the net.
Unselfish play by Ahern. If your shot isn't there, you got to give it away.
Screen by Lambert. Pass to Girard.
No good with the triple.
Yeah, on an open look like that, he's usually very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Surprising miss. I mean, he's almost always deadly when he's that open, even from way downtown.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Back to MP.
The shot.
Again, it's Paris. Lambert inside. Lesueur's there.
And he banks in the layup.
And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
To the right side.
Lambert. Lesueur defending. Here's Bleu. And it's MP with the rebound.
Not pretty. Gotta just shake off a miss like that.
Back to Leduc.
Here's MP. And he can't make that one in.
Here's Bleu. Pass to Beaumarchais. Here's Lambert. He's covered by Leduc. Here's Beaumarchais.
No good on the three. Here's MP.
Again, it's Paris.
You love MP's tenacity. He outplays the defense and gets himself a nice look.
Here's Beaumarchais. And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team could be young, but I think they've turned some ahead with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the years, because he can clearly be an impact player for Paris, and they could be a dangerous team as the season goes on.
And that about does it, folks. For Tim Swartz, Brian Banafatemi, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing against professionals now. They're physical and they know how to use that strength. They're smart as well. They just process the game much quicker. But that's what I wanted. I'm here to become the best player I can be, and to do that, you have to go up against the best comp. You can't find this anywhere else.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the NBA, so I know that Benoit is a big-time prospect here, but I'm here to work on my game, become the best player I can be, and help my team get wins.
This is the hardest
Thank you,
chapter.
You're welcome.
Beautiful, dark, traumatic, transformative, and full of emotion. This chapter changes Gigi forever and sets up the entire rest of the series. I'm writing it page by page, full cinematic detail, no summaries. Chapter 51. 62 Days in Dark, Gigi POV, November, January 1988-89. Full expanded novel chapter. Day 1. The Room. Gigi woke
Yeah,
with a scream.
go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait, I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. Nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep.